Hello friends, welcome you in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we are going to talk about the concurrent skip list map, which belongs to the java.util.concurrent package, and this was the one of the addition in the JDK 1.6. So concurrent skip list map is a scalable concurrent map which basically implements, here you can see, which basically implements concurrent navigable map interface. Concurrent skip list map and the similar set implementation like concurrent skip list set were added in Java 1.6. Here when we talk about the concurrent navigable map, basically this interface is basically concurrent map supporting navigable map operation. It was added in Java 1.6. where navigable map, if you look into this interface, concurrent navigable map, this basically ultimately extends concurrent map, right? So here basically, and navigable map as well. So here basically navigable map is a sorted map extended with navigation methods returning the closest matches for given search targets. So this interface is having a methods like lower entry, floor entry, ceiling entry, and like higher entry, which basically returns the map.entry object associated with keys respectively, less than, or equal to, greater than, or greater than a given key. It will return the null if there is no such key. Similarly, methods like lower key, floor key, ceiling key, and higher key basically returns only the associated keys. All of these methods are basically designed for locating, not for traversing entries, right? So here when we talk about the concurrent skip list map, since concurrent skip list map implements a concurrent navigable map, it is stored a map just like a tree map, which also implements navigable interface, right? So concurrent skip list map is basically sorted according to natural ordering of its key, or by a comparator provided by map creation time, depending on which constructor is used. Concurrent skip list map in Java provides 4 constructors. Out of those, 2 relevant ones are like I would like to talk here. If you press Ctrl O and if you scroll down here, you can see this basically provides 4 constructor. So when we talk about the first constructor, default constructor, this will basically constructs a new empty map and sorted according to the natural ordering of the keys. Now when we talk about the second constructor, right, which basically accepts the comparator, so this basically constructs a new entry map and sorted according to the specified comparator, right? Now concurrent skip list map class in Java implements a concurrent variant of skip list data structure, providing expected average log n time cost for the contains key, get, put, and remove operations. Insertion, removal, update, access operations safely execute concurrently by the multiple threads. All map.entry pairs returned by methods in concurrent skip list map class and its views represent snapshots of mappings at the time they were produced. When we talk about the null is allowed in the concurrent skip list map or not, you should note that concurrent skip list map class does not permit the use of null keys or values, because some null return values cannot be reliably distinguished from the absence of the elements, and that's the reason that doesn't allow you to enter key as well as value as a null. Now let's try to understand concurrent skip list map using a couple of examples. So here I have created this example just to save some time. I have written these things offline, and here is the first example that we are going to look, right? So here if I run this app here, basically before running, let's see what code I have written. I have created an instance of concurrent skip list map, and that I have assigned to the concurrent navigable map reference, right? So this is the interface which is going to implement by this class. Now I have added some entries, key value pairs, and try to iterate, right, using entry set, and let's see how this entry is getting basically displayed, right? If I run this application, then let's see the output. Here you can see how we got the output. Here this example where we have added some values in the key value pairs in the concurrent skip list map, and in the output it can be seen that it is sorted based on the natural ordering of its keys. In this example, keys are strings, and for a string, natural ordering is ascending alphabetical order. So when you loop the map, you'll see it is basically sorted based on the keys, right? So here, that is by default, that is sorted based on the keys. If you want to these things sorted based on the descending out of keys, then you need to create a comparator, and that you have to pass it over here, right? Now let's see second example, right? So we have also second example here, and here basically in this second example we have taken some example of basically navigational methods. As already I told you, concurrent skip list map implements a concurrent navigable map interface. So it has many navigation methods returning the closest matches for a given search targets. Let's see some of them in the example, right? So here, before running this example, what I'll do, I'll go to this class and I'll give you some overview about the some existing API. So first of all, I would say we have a method is called descending key set. So here you can say descending key set is a public API, so you can access. Basically, descending key set it basically returns a reverse order navigable set views of keys contained in this map. Now let's talk about the some other method, like you have a floor entry. So you have a floor entry. So here, if I talk about the floor entry, right? So here you can see this API floor entry basically returns a key value mapping associated with the greatest key less than or equal to the given key, or null if there is no such key. Now next API I would like to talk about like head map, right? You have a head map. So this is the method I am talking about. So basically head map, you have to pass the key again, and basically here head map basically that returns a new that returns a view of the portion of the this map whose keys are strictly less than to provided key. Now you have a method is called hierarchy. So if you look into the, so you have a hierarchy, right? And here you are passing the key. So this method basically returns the least key strictly greater than the given key. It will return the null if there is no such key. So these are the method basically if you are looking for the one of the thread safe map and this kind of functionality. So this functionality is basically not provided by the concurrent hash map and any map which belongs to the java.util package. So in that case, concurrent skip list map is the better candidate. Now let's come to the example. So here you can see what I have created a city map and created an instance of concurrent skip list map, and I have assigned to the reference of concurrent navigable map, and I have added some entries like a previous example. Now traversing the map using entry set. So from entry set we get the set of entries, and now basically this city entry basically here we are making use of this city entry to iterate this map using a lambda expression. So how we can write a lambda expression, so that I have already covered in the Java 8 video tutorials. If you don't know how to iterate map using for each loop, then please watch my Java 8 video tutorials, right? So this is the line of code which is basically iterating key value pairs from this entry object, right, from this map, right? Now here you can see we are using another API, descending key set, right? And descending key set basically that returns a reverse order navigable set view of keys contained in this map, right? So this will basically iterate all the keys in the descending order that we are printing over here. Now I have used a floor entry, right? So here floor entry basically that returns the key value mapping associated with the greatest key less than or equal to the given key. It will return null if there is no such key, right? And here basically we have given the floor key, and that value we are printing over here. Again we have used a head map, and from head map we are getting the basically set of map entry, and same I am printing over here, right? Again I have shown how to make use of the higher entry. So let's try to run this example and let's see what value we are getting. Now you can see the here traversing the key basically here you can see key value pairs have been printed in the basically ascending order of its key, right? So these are the key value pairs we are printing, and here you can see key is sorted in ascending order, and that's the by default, right? Now next thing, next API we have used basically here descending key set. So here you can see all the key have been extracted, and that is it is displaying in the descending order, right? So reverse of this key of key. So that's the use of descending key. And now if you come down, then we are using basically here reverse key descending key set we already have used. If you come down, then here we are using basically floor entry, right? So floor entry, we have made use of the floor entry, and here you can see what output we are getting. So that is basically floor entry. For floor entry we got the output this. So floor entry method returns the greatest key less than or equal to the given key. Here key is provided as "i". If you see greatest key less than or equal to "i" is HD itself, right? And that's the reason we got this entry SD equal to Hyderabad. So SD is the key and Hyderabad is the value, right? So you should note here that key provided should not be a key already present in the map. So here what "i" I have provided, that should not be a key in the map itself, and that's the thing you will have to always keep in mind. Now that's all basically that's all for this topic, concurrent skip list map in Java. If you have any doubt or any suggestion, then please do post a comment below to the video. And here head map is pretty much clear, which I had talked about earlier, so easily you can understand, and rest of the things is very easier to understand. So I am giving up to you, so rest of things you can understand easily. So guys, I hope you enjoyed learning this video. This code I am going to of course check in on the GitHub, and GitHub location I will provide in the video description part itself. So guys, big thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to watch my next video, which will be on concurrent skip list set, right? So there is one more class is called concurrent skip list set. So if you press Ctrl+Shift+T and search for the concurrent if you press Ctrl+Shift+T and try to search for the concurrent skip list, then you are getting the two classes, right, which both belongs to the java.util.concurrent package. So in this video we have talked about the concurrent skip list map. Next video I'm going to talk about the concurrent skip list set. These two classes rarely people use in the industry, but sometimes if you have a requirement if you want to play with the map in the multi-threaded environment, and if you want all the kind of navigable APIs, right? And if you want entries should be sorted based on the key itself, so that also provided by the tree map, but tree map is not a thread safe. So if you are looking into the thread safe map and with the navigable methods, then concurrent skip list map is the better choice. Guys, big thank you for watching this video, and see you next video tutorial.